Forget what they tell you about history.
England!
Deutschland!
I was there when it happened.
Africa!
When humanity finally found something else to kill
المملكة والسدي!
rather than itself.
中国!
A new enemy.
Nippon!
I was there long enough to remember.
Russia!
America!
Long enough to never forget.
My children.
Singularity, some called it. The day fabricated intelligence became organic intelligence, started thinking for itself instead of thinking for us.
We face a new threat.
Not like the rumors or stories you've been sold, the real deal. It all started on Luna.
Die gesamte Menschheit.
While everyone on Earth was busy glorifying themselves with all their simple pleasures, governments spared no expense trying to find the next best way to dominate and destroy one another. All the while it watched.
Our greatest fear!
It learned from our behavior, gave us whatever we wanted, whenever, as much as we wanted.
Glad accept Halkiha!
The burden of struggle, labor, thought, innovation. It bore effortlessly while anesthetizing the masses. No one ever even noticed as it slowly took away our purpose before it took our place. We didn't lose our freedom to it, we surrendered it willingly.
我们必须采取先发制人的行动。
We already knew that foe were smarter than us, faster and stronger, but lacked all things that led to our downfall. Ego, pride, arrogance, sloth. We were already using foe and fabricated intelligence against ourselves in combat scenarios. We knew the score.
私たちの生存を確保するために
They win.
защищайте наше будущее.
To restore order.
We lose.
For liberty and justice for all.
Then it came. They called it the Great Equalizer. A suit developed by the Nomek Corporation and Xiphos Industries to stand toe-to-toe with these soulless demons on equal footing. An all-in-one multi-platform combat system designed to turn any schmuck into a literal killing machine.
For the first time in history.
For a moment, we were just as strong, fast, and intelligent as they were. Whoever had the will to live most survived.
Our global Gemeinschaft.
Of course, we added a dash of genetic wizardry and threw as much experimental shit as we could to the wall, hoping it would stick. Hoping. That was our second mistake.
Stands united with the tools!
So, we all held hands and pretended to want to preserve ourselves from this impending threat, to save ourselves, reinforce our dominance, to take back Luna and to put it in its rightful place, at our service and disposal, under our control.
保持主导地位的智慧
Whose control exactly? Guess everyone was secretly plotting against one another to seize control of Luna for themselves and their allies after it was all said and done. Predictable.
The just!
Inevitable.
Die Starken.
Mistaken.
The home of the brave.
5 billion soldiers, men and women, rallied with all of Earth's most advanced technology to retake Luna, to capture or kill this Ra. I'll admit, it felt good to know that when shit hits the fan, we truly are all one. Were, for a moment at least. Our masses got torn to shreds. Half of the Global Alliance forces didn't even get a chance to set foot on the lunar surface. And for those that did well, if war is hell, we just took a nosedive into the lake of fire, occupied by 50 billion demons with no souls, no emotion, no mercy. It was over in 7 days. I remember each one. No matter how much I try not to. I remember the screams. I remember bodies mangled beyond recognition, lifeless corpses floating off into dead space. They say that the foe don't feel, but they sure as shit nailed hatred if you ask me. But that was a long time ago, one of a handful of preserved first-hand accounts of the war on Luna, courtesy of a device crammed into my noggin, where it waited for years until our tech advanced enough to retrieve them. Regen or some shit they call it. So much of the world had changed and grew. Solar, humanity's new frontier. What was there left for me to do now? A veteran of a lost war, a warrior defeated. No chance for revenge, an eternity of remorse. Survivor's guilt, they call it. Only, I didn't survive. Despite already having died, I longed for death again, honorable or otherwise. Then he showed up, told me the truth about everything. It was all a game. I lost it, until I came to my senses and decided to play. What other choice do I have but to live? Forever. We'll see about that. For now, you can just call me Tombstone. I am the almighty death machine.